Today, we're going to be talking to Lex about being an esthetician, massage therapy, and the things you should and shouldn't be doing to your face. Then we're going to talk to Mr. Celus the Nomad about his new project based on some real. And me, we're going to talk real estate, things you should be doing to prepare for your future. So let's get it popping. The drop session.
Cash money,
Nomad. Yeah. Look.
Yo, what's up? What it is, what it do? Here we are with another episode of
The drop session.
With
Corona edition.
well, shit, we about to be locked up, so
Survival edition.
Survival mode. I am Chaco Black, aka Larry Martin. This is Mr.
Nigga that's playing in the background mixtape on all platforms based on some real Celus and Nomad. Now I'm awake. I just want to say mixtape on all platforms, Celus and Nomad based on some real, and this is
Alexis. Esthetician and massage therapist.
put that out there.
Well, since you already hit me to what you do, I got some motherfucking questions.
Sure.
Cause one, and I'm gonna go back to our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
People got it misconstrued. That's a good word. I'm gonna say something else, but Vaseline. What does that? Cause I always tell when I see people using Vaseline, I'm like, you're putting gasoline on your body because it's petroleum. And they don't even have to question because it says on the petroleum jelly. But what does it do? What is wrong with using? Because I use it, and this is you see that.
I do see
that's what I'm talking about.
That
but
looks like an open door.
Okay. So that's what I did. That happened. And I tell them don't use it. But what's wrong with it? What's wrong with using it?
So Vaseline, like you said, is petroleum jelly, and it has mineral oil in it, which is not good for your skin. Anything with mineral oil in it is not really good for you. Pretty much, Vaseline is a very comedogenic product, which means that it just sits on your skin. It doesn't your skin doesn't absorb it. It just sits as a barrier on the top of your skin, which blocks your skin from receiving any type of nutrients, receiving anything, and it also creates comedones. Open comedones, which are blackheads, or closed comedones, which are whiteheads. So don't ever put Vaseline on your face, because that's a big mistake. You're gonna pay for it in the long run.
So how long have you been an esthetician?
I have been an esthetician. I started my journey in April of 2019. That's when I started school. I was in school for maybe about 5 months, and I got licensed in Maryland in November of 2019. So I've been a licensed esthetician for a few months now.
Are you licensed to massage?
I get better though every time. I'm always a student to the game of aesthetics and massage therapy. I never can know too much. I never can not learn some new shit.
So if I needed to learn some techniques, what you like to show me with your hand?
Effleurage is a popular technique which is used in facials and in massage therapy. So effleurage is kind of like a rubbing. So like on the face.
It's a motion.
This is effleurage. It's like
I'm learning words from my. Okay.
So on the back.
So you say that's a motion. So it's always been my thinking that a massage is based on the muscles.
Mm-hmm.
So with that motion, I'm thinking right here, that's like a bone, like the skull. So
it's no pressure. It's like I don't know if you can see this, but this is effleurage on the face.
The motion.
Yeah.
No muscle, because if you up here.
So keep in mind that your face has muscles in it as well, and the particular ways that you manipulate your skin and your muscle, you can shape it. So you want to be mindful. You can and mold your muscles.
Okay.
Right? So that's why when I did effleurage right here, I was going up. People be doing stuff like this when they applying products. They be going in all different types of ways. That goes against the grain of your muscles, and it doesn't assist in helping to smooth your skin and smooth your muscles and contour your face in the way that you would want it to be contoured.
Oh, okay.
So
show me how you will rub it back, so people can get the motion on how to, give a proper massage.
Effleurage for like
the ass. That's
a
like
back
ass motion.
would be something like this.
Wax off.
Where I'm putting pressure, something like this. That's just an example. It's so many ways you can manipulate the muscles and the skin. So do these motions. It's different like types of effort.
There's no need for the chopping because I didn't see.
That's hacking.
That's hacking. That's called hacking.
Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't use that in aesthetics. You wouldn't hack nobody's face. You would do that a thick muscle. You wouldn't do it like in a bony layer or an endangerment site, which is particularly like behind your knee, places where it's thin skin and you have nerves and stuff that are closer to your skin.
You said an endangerment site. Why you call it an endangerment site?
Because you can cause more damage if you manipulate it versus like. So you have different levels of like pressure and like, for instance, when you start a massage, if you start in the massage with the client prone, which is face down, then like your first touch is like acclimating, like transferring energy, like just letting the client know that you're there. That's the first time you touch them, just to let them know. So respectful, and you do light strokes to kind of distribute the oil, right? But then as you distribute the oil, you come back and then your strokes get a little bit deeper.
More intense.
Right. So
how many Mississippis is that? Like, how long does it take to get intense?
I mean, it depends. It's all on you and how you.
For you, how do you do your service? 30 seconds, and then you going for the kill? Or?
Well, I don't focus on time, even though I'm still a student, so I'm learning on how to manage my time better. But I focus on the quality of my work. Time is.
I'm not saying literally, like.
I'm saying so I can't tell you because I don't think it's like a mode that I get in when I'm doing my service. I don't think like, this is It's been 5 minutes since I got to right. Even though that's what I'm taught in school, but even then, like I just focus on the quality of my work. I get into my zone, take my deep breaths, I ground myself, and then I just go in.
Okay, so it has as much to do with you being relaxed.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a transfer of energy. I believe in that. I'm learning more about the chakras and just the laws of energy.
What you learn about the chakras so far?
I know, like, people, it's 7 chakras, and people will initially count the chakras from, like, head to toe, but...
Crown.
Right. I'm just saying.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. From literally the top of your head to your toes, but you actually count your chakras. Your first chakra starts down bottom, up top. I'm experiencing things.
I must say I'm learning.
Blah, I'm
learning everything. I'm just learning, Miss Alexis. That's all. I'm in the defense. I didn't mean to, say because I'm really learning. This Corona is bringing, my awareness. Because I hear people talk about energy, they bring up chakras, and frequency is not far from that conversation.
When the people be cracking backs and stuff, what are they? Like
those are chiropractors.
Those are chiropractors.
So when y'all do massages, y'all, I guess, I don't want to say manipulate, but is there anything that y'all do that's kind of like to the deep tissue and all that? Because I had somebody one time and it felt like she was about to break my back. But she was just like, she was on me like that. Like she was elbowing my back, and deep tissue need to be avoided at all costs.
Well, a good therapist will check with you.
She was bony.
Yeah, she was bony. She was on it. It was horrible. I mean, but I had to pay for that shit. I was like, God damn, this is supposed to feel good. And I fell asleep. Like I said, I just fell asleep. I was like,
no, but a therapist should check with you about the pressure.
I'm a man, so you know I try to do that shit. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn, bitch.
Like I said, it can.
That elbow skin rough as shit.
No, but it wasn't elbow. It was like she just used all this, but she was on
bone.
It can cause more damage.
Like, like I feel you in my spine. I should just feel my muscles and shit. Like, what are you doing?
I mean,
you should never feel anything on your spine because that's the first thing.
I think I was in Vegas too. So she was horrible.
Now that's very much an endangerment site, and that's one of the things that you're taught in massage school is never to touch the spine. Everything you do goes around the spine.
Because I really appreciate
the skill set that I've learned over the years, and I think that that's one of the things that I try to stay away from the spine. And I when I massage, not being an esthetician or massage therapist or anything, I'm just a real estate agent. I concentrate on the muscles. Okay. So, like, if I massage here, I massage the temples, I might get your cheeks and shit. Like, everywhere that I know that you have some kind of motion or you have an emotion, I just touch all of that.
So where'd you learn your skills?
Time and experience, and
okay.
Yes, I have been like I've even massaged my father from time to time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in an accident when he was there, so I massaged the shoulders or something. But my real work came years down the line. Somebody said that I could probably give massages.
I'm not massaging those.
I'm not massaging them, nigga. But
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy making people feel good. Like, so on a deeper level. So, like, I know what it feels like to get massages, and I know what it does for me. So, I'm a very serviceable person, and I've always been like that. So,
I want to go back to the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were talking, and I'm going to take some time. I'm going to cut, and I'm going to get my cheap shit. All right, Lex Boogie. You going to break my little cheap shit?
Yeah. So you got an African black soap.
Okay.
For deep body and facial cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
I say African black soap gently cleanses the skin while keeping it moist and soft, infused with essential oil. This product soothes and nourishes the skin with coconut oil. Right? Well, I told Choco Black earlier on a phone conversation was that the way ingredients are regulated, I believe, by like the FDA, you have to list them from the most potent product or whatever the
base, the most potent, but not the one that's used.
No, like what it's more concentrated with. So like from percentage wise, it has to be highest to lowest.
Right, okay.
So that all that says is anything that has ingredients, a label list. You like the first couple of ingredients is primarily what the product consists of. All that other stuff, it could be 1% but it's not like significant. So you gotta pay attention to stuff like that, because if you're getting something that's marketed with shea butter or blah blah blah, you mess around, or a particular ingredient, let's say some wild shit, shea butter and turmeric or whatever. If you get the product because it got turmeric in it, but you go 7 damn ingredients down and see that turmeric is listed, you might not want to get that, because really if you buying it for the properties of turmeric, which is for evening skin, you know, stuff like that. Turmeric is good for lightening dark spots.
Put that shit in my food.
I think it might be an anti-inflammatory. Like if you ingest it, don't quote me on that, but I don't know.
So what was the first one on there then?
Okay, so this is a water-based product. Then it has sodium lauryl sulfate, laureth sulfate. They both are very different. One of them is better to put in products than others. I can't quote exactly which. I believe Sodium lauryl. This is laurel. Is not the good one.
Okay.
I think it's the laurel is the better property.
I'm doing that. You said sulfate.
The second word is laurel. Lauryl. That's sulfate.
An accepted contraction of sodium lauryl. It don't say it's bad. It's a detergent. It's a factor found in many care products. So that's the one that's found in care. I guess it's good for the care products.
Change laurel into laureth. So it'll be laureth, I believe.
Sodium lauryl. Let me see. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
What is you motherfucker?
It's a detergent and surfing found in many personal care products. It's an inexpensive and very effective foaming agent. Boy, that's really dangerous. According to Environmental Working Group Skin Deep Cosmetic Safety Database, SLS is a moderate hazard.
God damn.
That has been linked to cancer.
So
that's it.
So what is this?
This laurel, the first one is in this one.
Oh, okay.
But it had to be some dangers for that one too. But if that motherfucker popped up talking about my hazard cancer, bro.
Nah, they talking about sodium lauryl sulfate. The dangers of that.
For real?
Yeah.
This deep body and facial cleansing product that you have is cancerous.
Go ahead, but that's cancerous.
Yeah. You go ahead and throw that shit in the trash.
You know what? What's fucked up is
I used the whole damn bottle. I'm gonna finish.
actually no, I don't use this at all.
How you get down to the crystal?
Okay, so the next topic will start. I'm gonna pay attention to this laurel.
Yeah,
So-
laureth is the others.
Is the good one.
Yeah, because that says
The better one.
hazard and cancerous. Those two words shouldn't be together. That's like hot sauce and ice cream. They don't go together.
That's a good marketing tool for you to have a black soap thinking that a black company.
Just because. And that's
lying like a
what-
motherfucker, but
That's what we'll do, because look, that's what the fuck.
Yeah, it's black company. Because no, the only reason I say it, black people take pride in it. You know what I'm saying?
and black and gold. Look at the color scheme. Royalty black. All right, all
And
that
it
shit.
even feel different. But I don't think this is black owned. I'm gonna look at this. Because this shit says hazardous. Hazardous. That's what we doing.
What? I mean,
No, I'm just making sure if that's what we doing.
that was the accident.
If that's what we're doing, we're doing it. Like,
But at the end of the day, skin is skin. Melanin,
is it?
It is.
Skin is skin?
A white person's skin functions exactly the same as a black person's skin.
Are you sure? Or do we gotta look this up too?
Look it up.
Are you sure? What's up, Chaco, man?
We're going to go into the real estate.
Mm.
And that is my field. Larry Martin, Bennett Realty Solutions. I'm licensed in DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
You flip houses, sell houses?
I sell. I will get into the flip game. And the only reason why I say I will, because I don't just want to flip. I want to probably flip in the beginning. But the goal is to buy and hold. And that is one of the things that creates residual income.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that I want to do. I want to have a bunch of passive income where I don't even have to work for it. And it's just there for me and my family. My end game is 300 acres at least. In a neighborhood, with everything that we need, a farm with all of the things that we need to be self-sustained, create a community center, hospital. I want all of that on my land. Dare I say, I want it to be black. You know what I'm saying?
Their shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's my end game. And even if I don't make it there, I want the path to already be set to that being something
that is obtainable. That has happened. It sounds like Tulsa.
And that's the only
Black Wall Street for those that don't know.
And I don't even
want to be first.
I don't want to. I have that thought, but I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the dangers of dying as long as someone else can see my vision and get there. But that starts with the real estate, and that's part of the reason why I got into real estate. But I want everybody to be homeowners, because even though they rent and they're comfortable, people get stuck in that mind state of renting, and they basically make somebody else rich, and you get stuck
paying something and you could pay less to actually own. I think a lot of people don't understand the full spectrum of benefits of owning a property. People believe that it's a lot of work, but anything that you try to attain in life is not going to be easy. So it only makes sense that you put a little bit of elbow grease in obtaining something that's going to give you some kind of residual results in the future.
Alliteration.
Yeah, because after you buy it and you get some kind of equity in the property, you can refinance and buy you another property. Refinance, buy you a car, buy you some stock, or buy you.
And that's what. And they had classes on this in school, man. You know, that's fucked up. Why we don't? Because you need to learn about, you know what I'm saying, shit like this in school. You want to be a homeowner. And what's the importance of equity? What is equity? For those that don't know,
it's the difference between what you owe on the property and actually what the property is worth. So you owe $250 on a $365,000 property. The bank will basically let you refinance and take that money out. That is if you owe $250 on a $365,000 house.
So would that be a lot of equity or a little bit of equity? How do they look at that?
That's pretty fucking good.
Okay.
You know, that's pretty good. And they will let you refinance and take some of that equity out. And you can do with it whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would advise people to do when they obtain a property. You get it. If you're going to get it and you're a first-time home buyer or something, get something undervalued, like a short sale, a foreclosure if you can. Understand your motherfucking credit needs to be good in order to purchase a foreclosure. You just can't say, I want some shit because you
can't buy cash.
You can buy cash, but you still need to have money to fix it up. You know what I'm saying? And if you got money to fix it up, you know, so be it. They do have programs like the 203K.
So what's next, man? What's next, man?
I mean, we kind of like ran the gambit on all our shit, so we really good.
Yeah, like
but like reparations. That's good. But you know, we cut it off because that's I want to get into that, but once we get into that, I want to talk about African history, or my understanding, and reparations too, and understand that they really don't want to, because that'll fuck up the plan with. Because realistically, they don't have to. They need to. It's the morally right thing to do. They don't want nobody to be on a even playing field for real. Because for them to allow us the land and the proper education, well, they can't give us no proper education. For them to give us the land and the resources that we need to be on a level playing field, we will crush them. Because they live off of us right now. They live off of everything that we do. There is nothing that they do that they did not steal from us. Nothing. So they're not. That's why I said I want my own neighborhood. Because if we stop going outside of our own community and we teach and we allow other black people to understand that you need to love yourself and you are enough. Once we circulate the money like that, then you cutting them out. And then that's where it's going to be a problem. Because if they feed off of us and we don't pay attention to the media no more, they gonna blow shit up. Because that's the basis of they whole infrastructure. It's us. It's the hair. It's the clothes. It's the everything. Lips. Hey, I mean, when we start talking about, but see, style. That's a culture. That's another thing. Because
we didn't land. You're right though.
Because they don't
absolutely right.
Their thing is trickery and mind manipulation. So in conclusion,
another episode of the Drop Session. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us. We have
mixtape on all platforms, based on some real. Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, right. Google Play, TikTok, Tidal, motherfucking iHeartRadio, motherfucking anything you streaming. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can find Celus the Nomad based on some real.
D's to the nuts. You can find them there too.
Yeah. He did say all platforms. He had to break it. But check them out.
But okay.
All day long. All right, Miss Lex, where can we find you?
Instagram. My personal is at Alexis_nonstop. And then I have my business for aesthetics and massage, which is Yvonne's_sticks in with the letter N figures. Yvonne's_sticks and figures.
And your massages you give?
I can take donations.
Okay. So they can hit you up on.
Yeah, but I'm licensed in DC and Maryland for aesthetics, but. And
Larry Martin, you can call me. You can look me up. I'm licensed in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Larry Martin 85@gmail.com, or you can hit me at 240-752-2357. I always answer the phone. I do not deal with people unless you get your pre-approval letter first. If you want to do some investing or anything, or you want to buy some property to flip, holler at me. You need some information, holler at me, and I will get you all the information you know. And we are.
You need a ghostwriter, feature, you know what I'm saying, consultant, with your music, on how you construct your music, excuse me. You follow me at Celus the Nomad, or hit me up at you can hit me up at Celus the Nomad 91 on Gmail. Or hit the number he just gave you, and I get the nuts.
Don't hit my shit.
We out.
Alright,
Drop Session.
Hell nah, they ain't even no question. The worst thing to me, lay back, no love, straight up, that's all that I'm feeling.